All right, do a walk around. I'm gonna try to make this so it's not very long, and so I can show pretty much the gist of what we got here for our Forest River Salem villa. It's roughly around 42 feet. Here's the GVWR or GVRW sticker with all the information on it for weight, tire pressure, all that jazz. So this is a double slide out model for the larger living room area, and then it's got the smaller pop out in the back for the master bedroom. Now above the master bedroom, this is why we originally bought it. We have two girls, and there is a second bedroom above the master bedroom. So exterior wise, this is your only access hatch, and that basically goes right underneath the master bedroom bed. There's, other than needing to get into it for anything outside, we never even use this one. That's all. It's just right underneath the bed. The tin pieces, the tin foils, are the just thermal pieces that I cut for windows for shade. This is a 50 amp 220. Super easy if you don't have hookups to wire one up. It's really easy. And right here we have the access door for the water heater. This originally came with I believe it was a 15-gallon water heater, electric. It was not very good, so I put in myself. I put an actual good name brand Kenmore. I like the Kenmore because it has its own shut-off switch there. And then what I did, the factory had the wiring here just went straight through. So I cut the wiring and put in this outlet right there. So in case you need some lights for anything or whatever. So, I got a couple extra pieces of this smaller PVC here to go onto the valve section. So I'll take this hose out here and just put that so it directly goes through there. This hose they gave me was a little cheap. You have to make sure too, when you do hook it up to a water source, you use one of the pressure regulators so that it's a smaller, lower pressure. This tank that I put in is 19 gallon. Runs off of the regular 110, and it does, I'd say, gives you about a half an hour or so, maybe 25 minutes, depending on how long of a shower you take. But it's nice because it's only 19. It reheats pretty fast. In about a half an hour, you're good for the next person to take a shower. And this is for the city hookup. If you are going to put in water into the freshwater tank, you can put it into there. This is the gas heater, propane heater. That's the back side. We didn't really use that. We used the regular electric heater that's inside, just because it's such a small space. The gas heater heats it up way too much, and it gets too hot. So has the regular, like an RV, double large propane tanks. We used this unit for 6 months, and we never even ran out of propane on one tank. So I believe on the back side, on the higher end up here, I believe it measures 13 feet. So, you know, and it's standard 2 and 5/16 inch bumper pole. So any large 1-ton pickup can pull it, or even a dually or whatever, no problem. It does have a large awning, and like I said, this isn't a regular RV. This is a park model RV. If you're not familiar, they're basically to be used as a house, as a living quarters. So it comes with a sliding glass door instead of a regular like front door. Now there is an access door into the bedroom that is the standard like RV type door. Come around the back. Alright, it's up against the hill, so it's hard to get in there. But, these are the standard big jacks, big heavy duty jacks. I have, I believe, 10 of them. I have 5,000 pounds and 10,000 pound, I believe. So, but what you do is you're going to want to set those every about 6 feet or so. Right now I just have a few set up to take the weight and stuff and have it leveled out. So, alright, so we can go inside. Check out the inside. Inside's nice. It's got the wood look, linoleum flooring, so it doesn't get dirty or anything. Right now I've only got the 220 system hooked up to 110, just so I can at least keep the battery charger on. It's got their full display panel here with battery charger. Yeah, it shows you the battery life. Freshwater tank, which is 0 unless you filled it up. Your black water, your black 2, gray, and galley. This black 2 doesn't exist. Black 1 is your main black tank, and then your gray and your galley are for shower and the kitchen area. And then here's for your water pump. You can turn that on. Again, if you're hooked up to regular water, you don't need to use that. Light here, this is the light. Which light is this? I gotta remember. I don't remember. Porch light is right here. These are the ceiling lights for all throughout the trailer, in the kitchen, living room area, stuff like that. And then here's the button for the slide-ins. Here's the awning. We can take the awning out. Awning's nice. It's a big, huge, long awning. Once it's out, you want to go ahead and turn these knobs here to lock it. I just leave it unlocked, because if we have it out and it starts to get windy or whatever, you're going to want to definitely put that away. Let me step out so you can see it opened. It's pretty big. And then in the front there, that little piece, it will flap over, but when it's rolled up all the time, it likes to stay up there. Bring it back in. And this is a 2016 model. And like I said, we had originally purchased it for a home to stay in it while we were building our home in Nevada. But our plans changed and we ended up having it transported up here to Southern Oregon, where we built our house here. So to walk around and check everything out, I mean, when you walk in, on this pop out on this side is the dining area and sofa, and that is a sofa bed. And then on the left pop out, you can see it's big. It's got the TV entertainment center area and the kitchen. I'll try to go through these things one at a time. We liked that this had actual chairs that you could pull out and use, and not just have to, you know, have the booth style or whatever. And then, yeah, it's funny, my 5-year-old found that there's actually even storage in each seat. This unit has tons and tons of storage, and this is another reason that we liked it the most. Our main things we were looking at were space for the girls and space for us, so we didn't feel like we were all crammed into something small. And then storage. So it had the great footprint, especially once these two large pop-outs on either side were opened up, and it had the tons and tons and tons of storage. So the other thing is, here's with the couch. This is a sofa bed. I'm not going to pull the whole thing out, but there are pictures I have. I can, on my Craigslist ad, you can see that it's the pull-out sofa bed. And it's nice, not leather, but you know, the nice pleather couch. And the material's nice. And then it does come with two Lazy Boy brand recliners. These are super nice, comfortable. Most of the time while we were in this is where I would crash. So it's got the footrest, tilts back, all that. That's where I would stay. So, and these are super, super comfortable too. Alright, and above those, the recliners are more storage, and these are deep, deep cabinets that go into the front. There's large ones there. And this is towards the front of the trailer. So it's a lot of overhead storage above these chairs there. And then when we come over here to the entertainment area, all these cabinets are storage as well, all around it, and they're very deep. So I mean, I can put my arm in there, way to the back. So these are probably about, let's see if you go on the side here. I mean they're that deep. It's got to be almost 18 inches plus. So, and then these are two larger ones, there and there, and then these smaller, deep ones as well, above the TV. Has a nice little Vizio 1080p TV, which is nice. That's just our little Amazon thing hooked up to it. Comes also with the regular, like an RV, the DVD player, stereo, whatever, and that has surround sound throughout the trailer, there and over there, and right there. And it also has a button that you can press to get speakers for outside to work as well. So, and below the two larger cabinets, more storage. Again, tons and tons and tons of space in this thing. That's what we really liked. Under the TV is where you would obviously put, you know, whatever, game consoles, DVD players, whatever. Well, it's got the DVD player, so if you want to put a Blu-ray or something, this is where we put our PlayStation in the Amazon box. This switch here controls power to either the fireplace, or if you want to run the microwave, you got to go ahead and put that down, and you'll hear the microwave beep, and then the microwave's on. I'll go over the microwave in the kitchen and stuff in a second. So, but if you're running the heater, turn that guy on, you'll hear him beep, and it comes with the remote for the heater as well. Now, this is the heater works, the unit works, and it works good enough for us that it kept the trailer warm for us. And here in Oregon, it was new to us, but the electricity here is a lot cheaper, so it was way, way better for us to just run the electric unit. This is the only thing that has any kind of an issue, if you want to call it, as far as the entire trailer goes. The little bulb that makes it look like fire, fake fire, the bulb went out. So I did plan on getting a new one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I will try to order one. Moving on to the kitchen. Another thing that my wife really loved about the kitchen was counter space. Tons and tons of counter space. So she likes to cook and everything. So all the counter space that she needed to cook, plus the 4-burner gas range. So And all of these work. And the gas oven as well. So it was nice. We can cook a full-size pizza and everything in there. And all of this stuff was stainless steel as well, so that was nice. And the microwave's pretty nice too. Like I said, we stayed in this for 6 months and just kept everything clean. You know, so it's like brand new. Looks exactly the same as the day we got it. So storage above the counter space area in the kitchen. And then with the sink as well, we got the overhead faucet with the pull out. So I don't have water hooked up right now because I'm away from all my hookups. In the island as well, there is one outlet here that runs through the GFI. So if you overload stuff and it trips or whatever, the GFI is in the bathroom to reset. Under the sink, there's, again, more storage. Tons of storage, tons of storage. I know it's a little dark, sorry. But storage above, storage below. And the side cabinet as well to get into there. And if you needed to, you can access all of the piping and stuff like that. So, then we move over to the refrigerator. Little area shelving here as well. Mostly just put like bills and keys and stuff like that is what would go on there. We liked, again, that the refrigerator in this is an actual Whirlpool refrigerator, real fridge, and big. It's a regular, you know, not a little RV fridge. So it's large. It was able to hold a normal family size amount of food and everything. We didn't have to like have, you know, three trips a week or anything like that to go to the grocery stores, because we could actually store a good amount of food in there. And then, as well as everywhere else so far, storage. And with this one, there's storage in the top portion, but not the lower. I'll show you. They're little triangle units built around the refrigerator. So cups, plates, and all that stuff. But this lower unit here, this is like where piping and stuff runs, so they just have a faceplate on that. And going over here, more large cabinets above the fridge. And another giant one. If you have like crock pot or anything like that, it goes back there. So here's the storage underneath. This is, you know, where we put like the trash can and stuff. So there is the carbon monoxide detector for the unit as well. Close the sliding glass door here. This is nice. It comes with a central vac system. So you just slide that door open, put the hose in, and all the hoses and stuff are over here. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you this one too. More storage cabinet. There. Deep shelves. And drawers. Big. And these were nice too. They come all the way out. So we really like that. Two big long drawers there. And these two are deep drawers. Here is all the vacuum hose, the long attachment pieces and all that. The unit for the floor to do the carpet and everything. There's some spare lights right there. And as well, we bought and we have two brand new bags for the vacuum, the replacement vacuum bags. So you don't have to worry about trying to find those. All of the RV manuals, documents, and all that stuff is in here. And the secondary drawer, that's just a little cover I made for the tabletop to keep the tabletop nice. Straps for when you're moving the unit, for strapping down like the chairs and stuff like that. And then we never put those on, but those are like the hubcap covers for the wheels. So, alright, moving on now. You go down the hallway here, and here's the air conditioning unit and heater thermostat. This is the bathroom on the right. It's got a large corner shower. And I'm not huge, but I'm about 5'10", and 185, 190. So I mean, it's good sized. I like too, in this one they put a skylight there as well as a skylight in the kitchen, so a lot of natural light gets on into the room. Right now I have no lights on, so it's all just natural light coming in here. In the bathroom too, next to the shower, is this large vanity, 3 shelves, nice big, same as the other, big deep shelves, and 2 large drawers. Does have a standard RV type toilet. If you were going to be in this unit for a really long time, or living in it or anything for a very long time, I would say just, it's got the standard 2 bolts. Pop those out, take this out, and put a regular porcelain toilet in there. And if you really wanted to too, you could, the heating unit, the gas heating unit is underneath there. You could easily relocate that to possibly under the stairs on the other side of this wall. I'll show you that in a second. But and take these pieces out here and put a real big shower in there if you wanted to, or even a tub or whatever. And then the bathroom vanity, sink, toothbrush holder, blah blah blah. Storage underneath there. If you were to have water in your tank, like camping style or whatever, there's your 12-volt pump and all the lines and everything for that stuff. It's got a nice little cabinet above the sink, the lighting here. And what's nice about this too is throughout the unit it's got the 12-volt lighting as well as 110. So even if you only had it hooked up real quick, you could run quite a bit of stuff off of just the 12-volt. But I mean, even in here, it's got good space. This is the factory turn on and off switch for the water heater. Like I said, I replaced it and put in the new one. So with the new one, it has its own on-off switch on there as well. So it's almost basically like a secondary. When you do have this on, the little red light turns on. So. And then a towel holder there. And that's about it for that. It does have, oh that's right, it has a fantastic fan or whatever you call it for this. If you press this one, it'll open and turn the fan on as well. So it's super nice. You can stop the unit, change the speed. You can see speed right there, up and down will be for the closing or opening of the vent. You can slow it down. And you can just go ahead and hit that again and you'll shut everything. Here's the bathroom, the GFI switch, so you can do hair dryer or whatever. And if the GFI trips in the kitchen on that island, you usually, it's just because of this guy or whatever. So turn that off. Now, continuing down. There's no lock on the door here, but it is nice. Just regular doorknobs. I guess here's the staircase into the upstairs portion of the area, but let's go in here to the master first. Master, you do have this one little step down because this section now drops so that they can put the bedroom above. Right here you have the venting and another light. Or right when you walk into the room. And as you walk in, it's the large queen size bed, and we actually upgraded this to a real mattress, a real Sealy Posturepedic with the whole bamboo, natural, blah 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 blah. So it's this ginormous thick pillow top, so no little cheesy RV bed in here. And then if you lift this up, you have all your storage underneath. Tons and tons. There's that access door I was saying from outside. And for the closet, for the main bedroom's closet, there's this large unit with his, hers, his, whatever you want to call it, on either side. Regular rack. It goes all the way down. Large for hanging clothes and stuff like that. And then 4 drawers on each, and the same thing for these big, huge, long, deep drawers. And at the foot of the bed is another 4 drawer, basically like a dresser or whatever. Again, more storage above. Tons and tons of storage everywhere. And in the corner here, this is your button for turning on and off between satellite connection or regular antenna. And the antenna, I think you saw in the beginning, is up on the top of the roof. So bedrooms, it's got the nice little reading lights. These things are extremely bright, but come in handy at night. It's got a nice little headboard up here on the top above the bed. More storage way back there. It's a pretty deep cabinet. And yeah, even if these aren't bright enough for you, there's this one, and that's another bright one. So, all right, here's the door that leads to outside, if you want to use that for outside access. And then here is the thermostat for the second unit. Now this is strictly for the second air conditioner unit. This will cool this room as well as the bedroom upstairs. Now let's go up there. So it's just like a house, steps leading up. And there is when the heater is on, the vent for when the heat goes up into the upper bedroom. And if you're up here, it's got the 2 fire exit ready windows on either side of the beds. These are full-size mattress beds. They're foam, about 4 inches thick or so. It's got a little shared unit in the middle for like a desktop or whatever, you know, a countertop with a little cubby hole underneath so kids can put toys or whatever underneath there. There's the filter area for the second air conditioning unit. Now I have some LED lights that I swapped these out for. They're pretty good as far as a natural light look. They don't look too blue or anything like that. So I put a couple of those up here, and those are in that bag as well. And when you come in here farther, there is a little closet here with, it's pretty deep, and it does have the rack up top for hanging clothes there as well. And in the corner is a spot. It doesn't come with one, but you could put a little TV right there because there's a coax outlet right there. It's got little shades you can close for the kids to keep it nice and dark and stuff like that. So, and one thing I had thought of was if there ever were a fire and the kids needed to jump out the window, at least here on this side, if they were to need to jump out, they can go onto this pop-up there outside for the master bedroom, and then I could easily grab them on the outside. So, alrighty, I'll head down now. Not my favorite climbing, so that's pretty much it as far as all the different areas for storage and everything. I like these two. Tons of big windows and stuff, and it's nice with the slider and all of the windows throughout and everything that are just large. It lets a lot of light in, but they come with the nice wood blinds, so everything's, I mean, they're not, you know, $1 million house wood blinds, but they're pretty nice. So, and we had those tinfoil pieces, and we had cut some of those out as well, because I worked night shift. So when I did come up to visit while the house was being built, I would like it to be dark. So I had the shades put in the bedroom and stuff. But that's pretty much it that I can think of. Oh yeah, ceiling fan. That's what that outlet's for. That was super nice too, because once it started warming up in like April, May, that fan was super nice to have. So we never really even had to barely run the air conditioner at all or anything like that. So tons of lighting, like this guy. Easy to access right here. Boom. Annoyingly bright. And then another one above the table. I mean, overall, it's a super nice unit. We're super happy with it for the short amount of time we used it. So hopefully somebody else will enjoy using it as much as we did. Thanks for watching.